Our target audience are females aged between 15 to 18. This is because our artist is a young female who's around 17. I created a number of mood boards to demonstrate what a young female who would be interested in our artist might like to get up to, might look like, what they might like to do. We decided that our target audience might like to go out shopping with her friends, go to music festivals, but she also has a quiet side where she just likes spending time alone away from everyone, and practicing her singing and her songwriting. Um, we started off by creating a group on Facebook where I asked some of my friends what they like to do on the weekend and what music they like to listen to. Once I collected these results, I started to see a pattern occur of the type of person we should market our artists to. After I created a mood board, I started to collect some ideas of things she might like to do, things she might like to watch, her parents' jobs, and various artists that she's interested in. We also made an audience profile where we came up with our imaginary target audience. We called her Clara Miller, and she's 17. She lives in Leeds, and we have chosen the name Clara Miller as it represents her nationality. She is white British and she lives with her parents, Dave, who is a publisher, and is 50 years old, and her mum, Susanna, who is a teacher and is 42 years old. She has a 5-year-old sister named Emily. They live in a large house in Leeds. Clara is emotionally intelligent and engages with her emotions through artists such as Ed Sheeran. She went to Reading Festival at the end of her school year during summer as a student at the end of her GCSEs. She's intelligent and is a good student at school who plays the guitar. She's seen as an adventurous figure at school who isn't afraid to be original. She enjoys expressing herself through clothing and spends time shopping in shops such as Topshop, Zara, Miss Selfridge, H&M, American Apparel and Beyond Retro. She appreciates wildlife and exploring and occasionally takes part in camping trips with her family. But as she's got older, she's done that less because it's seen as uncool, or maybe not as cool as compared to when you're younger. This allows her to get in touch with her emotions as it allows her to take time out from being in Leeds. She likes reading, especially books like Harry Potter and The Hunger Games. This gives her an escapism from life in Leeds. She is close with her family but likes spending time alone to think and read. She's middle class and goes to a good school. She has many friends who look at her as inspirational as she is intelligent and is close connected with her emotions. She has a pet Labrador named Bella, who is very close to her, and she likes spending time with her and taking her out to the park for walks. After we had found our ideal audience profile, we decided that the best way to get feedback was through Facebook and YouTube, because the way we could the way we could obtain feedback easily, and not only from friends and family but also by using YouTube, we could gather research from the public, which was really good because if they don't know you, they don't know you on a personal level, so they won't feel like they're offending you. Firstly, we asked 15 people what they thought of our first concept, which would be set in a gallery park and by the River Thames. This had a mixture of responses, but some of the critiques that were that it would be difficult to gain access to some of these areas, which later on proved to be correct. We then came up with a new concept and decided that we were going to focus more on the film technique and the lighting rather than on the concept. As during the creation of our AS product, we did this and it slightly backfired because some of our audience didn't quite understand what was going on, and this was a major flaw in our creation of our product because it meant that the audience didn't understand what was happening. Throughout the creation of our products, we along the way we kept asking our target audience what they thought of certain ideas to make sure that they were still engaging with our theme and style of music. Along the way, some people didn't all agree on some of the concepts, so we had to change some of the elements in order to make sure that the majority of our target audience were happy with what we were producing. Once we had completed our product, we then asked people what they thought of our product, and it met their expectations. We asked people by posting it on Facebook and asking them to comment below, but we also asked people via email if we wanted to have a direct response. I sent an email out to 7 people, and all the 7 people responded. This is better than I had expected, because I thought I wasn't going to get all the feedback back, because obviously people are busy. Most of the feedback was positive, but the main things that were mentioned positively was that the lip syncing was really good with the time and the music, and this was what we were really worried about. But I was very pleased with this, because I really struggled in doing this while editing. People also said that our filming techniques were very precise, and they liked the range of different coloured lighting, as it gave it like a pop feel. Others commented saying that our artist looked confident, and this made the whole product seem a lot more professional, gave an element of skill and technique. But of course, there was a split verdict on the shot glass ideas, as some people thought it worked very well due to the colours and the visuals, and the lyrics worked well together, as she'd obviously been through a lot, and this was a way of expressing these emotions. However, some others didn't quite understand the point in the glasses. This was easy to take on board, because we knew that this was going to be a problem in the first place, because not everyone would understand what is going on, because it's quite a random idea. But even if these people didn't understand, they still thought it looked nice because of the colour variation, and it went nicely with the lighting. However, some people commented on the lack of range of extreme close-up shots. Some suggested that if we use extreme close-ups of the artist's like hands, nails, lips, skin, eyes, nose, etc., then the audience may even get even more personal feel to the artist. Again, this is criticism that we took lightly, because we tried to include a wide range of shots. However, yeah, we could have included more. Some people suggested that we could have included more cutaways whilst planning the music video. We had planned to do this by adding a backdrop of projection and project some moving images onto the screen behind, and include cutaways of instruments. But by the time we got to planning and the actual filming, we decided that it would be better to keep it nice and personal, and also because the main idea is all about our artist performing and her lifestyle as an ordinary girl on a big stage. So we didn't want to complicate it too much. We included cutaways of lights and getting ready to perform, so this again incorporated into the digipack and into the whole idea of our production. If I was to change anything about the music video, I may have added in some instruments, for example like a guitar or a microphone, but we did include a microphone in our creation of our digipack, because during the photo shoot we used a microphone, but once we'd got back to filming, the microphone wasn't there anymore. We did add the picture of the microphone onto our website, but we didn't include it in making the video. I would have again used more extreme close-ups, because this gives a more personal feel. But I found a lot of indie pop artists might zoom up on various things to get a more powerful image, so I'd also do this, and I would also add some maybe glitter, something a bit more exciting, because it was quite plain. Because, for example, Ellie Goulding on her digipack, she includes gold glitter, and then in her in her music video, she has glitter in it, so it kind of incorporates, so it looks good. Overall, most of our feedback was very positive, and I'm very happy with this, because we can see what our target audience really did think of our product. We put a lot of time and effort into our product, and hopefully through this feedback it's improved and it's paid off. But yeah, those are the things that we were fed back from, and yeah, we used SurveyMonkey, I used PowerPoint, and I used email, and I used Facebook, and I also used Twitter, and people tweeted me to say what they thought of it, and I put in a link onto Twitter. But yeah,